Hello, and welcome to part 2 of our attempt to beat the red deck on the black stake. Let's get into it. This feels, by the way, like it's going to be just a slam dunk of a win. I think in ante 7 or 8, we might just be able to skip all the way to the end because we've got all the chips we could want from Castle. We've got all the multiplier we could want from Ride the Bus and Hologram. And to add to both of those situations, we've got the Burnt Joker, upgrading high card every round to make it an acceptably high scoring hand that we always are able to play. Hanged Man is not worth a ton, but removing face cards is technically good because of Ride the Bus, so I guess we can do that. And we will open a standard pack for Hologram. We will put a foil 9 in, because why not? We will re-roll. A few times we've bought a voucher that makes our rerolls cheaper. Don't think I want any of this, so we'll just go next. We'll fight. We will discard every diamond that we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upgrade high card. We can play not a pair, we'll play a high card like this, although maybe it's good to play the pair so we don't score as much as quickly. We still win in 2, so whatever. I will discard like this, discard only 1 diamond, but that's okay. Discard all these diamonds. I would have liked to destroy these face cards, but I need to discard my diamonds. So I'll get more face cards to destroy, right? Right? Surely? We will discard like this. And then, nice, we get to burn a couple of face cards, and then play a high card. This is a bit of a steamroll. Chaos the Clown also just improving our consistency in shops. There's a lot of variance in Balatro. Some of it's like in-round variance, which we mitigate entirely by upgrading face card. Or, I'm sorry, high card. So we don't need to look for... We don't need to like roll the dice looking for more difficult hands. And there's also variance in shops. You can just see like nonsense. And Chaos the... I mean, Econ Jokers in general mitigate the variance of shops. But Chaos the Clown feels like he does so especially because the way he gives you money is specifically by giving you free rerolls. So that's cool. We don't need any of these jokers. We'll reroll a couple of times. Okay, still didn't find anything that we want. I'll look at a planet in case we get high card. We got pair. It's probably not worth it to look at planet cards. Start with 0 discards. Oh no, Castle is in shambles. And Burnt Joker is in shambles. It's so annoying. So we can play this a couple of different ways. We can try and maximize scaling on Ride the Bus by like moving Hologram to the front so it's not multiplying our multiplier as much, and maybe we can squeeze in another Ride the Bus trigger, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, this voucher tells us to just save our gold now, so we will. Am I even going to buy an Emperor? I'm going to say no. I'm going to fight. We want to discard clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upgrade high card. Play anything but clubs. And face cards, of course. Discard clubs. Discard looking for clubs. Discard. Should have discarded more looking for my golden card, and then we just play lucky card, which triggered. The 1 in 15 finally happened. We've played that lucky card a few times, so not crazy that we got the $20 there. It comes around eventually. Let's look at the reroll. We'll add more cards to our deck because of Hologram. And I guess we can take Magician, and I guess we can do Jumbo Arcana and double our money. Reroll. Do I take a face card just because of hologram? I think I do. It's hilarious, but we'll do it. I don't want to look at the buffoon pack. Another voucher seems fun. And at this point, the faster we can get to the end of the game, the better, I think. Okay, we're gonna discard like this because of spade. And then we can make you lucky. And go like this. We should look at suit. We want to discard spades. This is not a spade, so we're fine to just play like this. Maybe trigger the lucky. It was the Queen of Diamonds that we put into our deck. That was the face down card there. Discard a pair. Discard you guys because you're face down. None of you were castle material, but that's okay. We only have one discard left before we win, so we'll just play the ace and win. Castle's up to 201. Pretty good. Okay, we get an extra voucher here. We'll probably just buy both vouchers we see. Ooh. Money tree and telescope. Okay. We've got a free reroll. And rerolls are cheaper, so maybe we'll do that a couple of times as well. Spin the wheel because it's fun. And we'll buy the jack because of hologram, and we'll go next. Negative joker. How strong are we? How strong are we? Do we need to continue to power these guys up? No. We don't. So we're losing a ton of power because of how useful fighting is, but I'm that confident, guys. I'm that confident. Discard high card. We'll still maximize this this ante or this blind for castle and for joker and ride the bus and all that. So we want to discard clubs. Be careful here. Normally it doesn't matter if we throw a pair in every once in a while, but in this case, the boss would prevent us from winning because we would no longer be able to play high card. So we will just play 4 cards so that we can get a chance to get lucky. And we got 20 mult. And now we will just discard aggressively for clubs. No more clubs to discard, so we'll just play the ace. Didn't get lucky, and that's okay. Ante 8. Because we're not at purple stake, the final boss only has, we can take a look at exactly what. The final boss only has 180,000 as the threshold to win. In purple stake, it's 360,000. It's twice as much. But 180,000, we can already do that. So you can see our negative joker was terrible, but we can buy him anyway for the lulz. We can pick up this voucher because why not? Well, I'm just gonna roll. Supernova is a lot of multipliers, so we can sell Chaos the Clown and buy Supernova. And Celestial Pack has to have a high card in it, so I guess we'll just upgrade the high card again. Has to have the high card because of Telescope voucher. Look for playing cards to add to our deck. There's a playing card. And there's a playing card. And there's a playing card. And no more playing cards, so we'll buy the voucher just for fun. We'll hit next. We will... 1 random joker disabled every hand. The only scary thing would be castle, but even that high card already gives us 95 chips. I guess that's quite a few less than 222. We've got this vagabond. Skip, skip, select. Ride the bus is not a great one. Castle wants us to discard diamonds. We will start by discarding like this. Upgrades high card. And then we will play the lucky card. Whoa, don't want to play a flush. We'll just... Every card in our hand is spade? That's hilarious. Okay, we'll just play like this. High card. Supernova makes up for the multiplier we miss out from bus. Funny. As soon as I say that, Supernova gets... Supernova, by the way, is only half as good as Bus. Bus is 42, Supernova is 27. So we're going to score way more on this hand than we did on the previous hand, but we have a diamond we can discard first, so let's do that. Discard, and then play high card like this. We can use you, sure. Don't want to use you yet because of the Vagabond. Yeah, we'll just play high card. Oh, we missed out on the tarot card anyway because we didn't spend death. Okay, Burnt Joker's disabled, which literally doesn't matter. Let's just wrap up here. Play the high card. Thank you for watching. We won. It was kind of handed to us on a platter. Early chip scaling Joker and early mult scaling Joker, and then it doesn't have to be early, but ours was, and then any sort of mult Joker, mult multiplier, X mult Joker that you can use to capitalize on the fact that you are scaling your base mult Joker. Those are the 3 ingredients to a win. You have 2 other Joker slots that you can just think around with, which we did. We had an Econ Joker slot, and then Burnt Joker was the other slot we used. But for us, the winning combination was just Castle, Ride the Bus, Hologram. Didn't really have to think too much once you had those three things in play. The vouchers were useful, but not essential. I've made this comment in my previous episode. I'll make it again here. A lot of times I play on gold stake or on higher stakes, like purple stake and higher. Just once you get to purple stake, I think that's the biggest difficulty wall in this game. So anytime I'm like grinding on purple stake or higher, and then I come back down to black stake for like a new deck that I'm trying to get up to those high stakes, I go into it with this notion that I'm like, oh, I don't even have to think. I can just like autopilot this. This is so much easier than purple stake. We'll just go. And then I lose a lot when I do that. And it's like, oh no. So because I record, so typically when I'm recording and I like actually make sure I articulate my decisions, and so I have to think through everything, I find very quickly it's like, oh, it's not easy to win. You do have to make the best decisions. Not every time, but in a lot of the options that you're presented. And so I'm glad that in this case, it felt very easy just because we weren't playing like ridiculous fools. So I hope you enjoyed this content. Let me know in the comments if you prefer the lower stake difficulty recordings, or if you have really liked the sometimes win, sometimes lose recordings of purple, orange, or gold stake decks. Because I've had fun doing both, so it'll be interesting to see what gets more views, what people like better. So yeah, let me know. And now, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.